All right, welcome to a special episode of Who You Callin' Bruh.
Yeah, this was a podcast about faith, family, and fun, but today it's not.
Yeah.
Well,
That's an excellent point, Anna. Yeah, so we thought it might be interesting, at least even for us, but hopefully to you, that when things happen in the world to talk about, maybe we should just throw in little bonus episodes.
yeah, because sometimes things are just too good to like wait a week, and we already have other episodes prepared, so then you'd have to push everything back. Like, it's our podcast, we'll post whenever the heck we want.
Oh, yeah. Guys, let me just say, before we get into the meat of stuff, you do not want to get Anna started. Don't mess with Anna.
Right, like I actually will attack. Like,
She is get high.
y'all all better watch out.
That's right. Here we go. Let's go, Anna. Go, Anna. Go, Anna.
Ooh, yeah.
Are you feeling it?
Woo.
I feel terrible we're acting like this about what we're about to talk.
Okay, wait, that has nothing to do with the topic.
We're
just
so sorry.
Okay, wait, let's get like serious. Okay. Oh wait. wait. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was the wrong one. I'm gonna
Whoops.
Okay.
So anyway. Oh man. Okay. We're gonna be talking.
So Trump almost got assassinated, y'all.
We are terrible people.
No, I promise I'm not laughing because of that.
I forgot to start the
It's okay, guys. It's okay. It's all gonna be okay.
Woo.
Okay, so for the video,
Should we start over?
I don't know. I kind of like this.
Okay.
Well, do I?
I don't know.
Right, for our video watchers, all I have to say is that
I hope you enjoyed the logo that will appear for a very long time at the beginning of
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
and then it pops in.
okay.
Okay.
All right.
So yes, this past Saturday, there was an attempt on President Trump's life, and so obviously it's a pretty significant enough event. We thought we should talk about it.
I agree, and not laugh about it. I'm sorry, that really had nothing to do with. Yeah. So I've seen some things about that on the TikTok.
Oh
yeah.
Should we just start with like your? So let's start with your world,
Okay.
like the things that you experience of what you've seen. Yeah, just kind of share some of that.
So everything I saw was just basically like explaining what happened. You know that like his little picture with his like fist up and the actual shooting and then the killer who died. I don't know, but like all of the videos I saw were basically like, okay, guys, I didn't want him to win either, but killing is a bit far, okay? And there was this one video I saw that disagreed and was like, y'all had one shot and y'all missed, right? And then they kind of like, all the comments were like flaming them and was like, yeah, no, you're definitely in the wrong, like you're psychotic. But yeah, that's another thing is a lot of people are like, wow, the side that hates guns really did just try to kill somebody with, I don't really know what they were talking about actually. But the craziest thing I've seen actually is that like, after this, the amount of like, okay, it's kind of unserious, but like, I don't know what's going on, is like the ship edits of Biden and Trump. Like, do you know what a ship edit is? Like, people are shipping them now, and they're like putting this music, and they're like, he just cares so much about him, and they're like, they've got nicknames for each other, and I'm like, y'all, like, he almost just got murdered, and you're shipping him with the guy he's running against? Like, what have we come to?
Well, I will say this, not in a romantic way, but if they really did try to have a cordial relationship, that would be a positive thing for our country. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, but that's definitely not what has been.
But that's awkward and weird.
Yeah.
Let's be real. I mean, honestly, I don't even think Biden can consent anymore. That poor guy is pretty old.
Wait, okay, I also did see a TikTok saying that he claimed that his vice president was Trump. Is that a real thing? Did he actually say that?
Yeah, he actually did say that. Yeah, I know.
He's so smart. Biden can be a guest on our podcast.
And he also called himself the first black woman who was president.
Biden,
I mean, why are they doing that to that old guy? Man, let's just not talk about this.
If I was like at a conference or something, I don't know why I would be like with him, and he said that, like I'd walk out, bro. Like,
you're like, oh no.
That's so good.
Yeah, well, obviously I'm much older than you.
Okay.
Like a lot older, right?
Yeah, like pretty old, like
I am pretty old.
like dinosaurs.
No, I don't really remember it, but I was old enough to be alive in our last presidential assassination attempt for Reagan.
Were you actually?
I was. I mean, I was like, four or five, something like that.
Okay, I guess that's.
So I was pretty young.
That makes sense,
But and then of course our last president that actually was assassinated was Kennedy, and that's in Dallas. So we kind of
you were not alive for that, right?
I definitely was not alive.
I'd make sure.
Nana was.
Really?
Yeah, and she actually can tell you a story about.
Nana, come be the guest on the podcast.
Oh,
later.
we should get her to tell her Kennedy story.
Yeah, that's nice.
But it's so hard in our society, especially with how quickly we can get information out on social media. And not just information, but like you're saying, memes and jokes and videos and all this kind of stuff. That we always, instead of just isolating a thing and saying, okay, is somebody trying to kill someone else a good or bad thing? I'm asking you, Anna.
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty bad thing. Yeah, that's
Right.
actually horrible. I don't feel like there's really, well, okay, I guess there's genuinely probably no excuse. I mean, like, yeah. Well, that's hard because then I can get into the, like, well, if the person did that, like, if some guy came and murdered my entire family except me,
Yeah.
I'd be like, sure, you can kill him. But then it's like, but he also has a family, and then the revenge cycle starts, right? And then it's just like,
Yeah, okay, so let's say we put self-defense aside. Let's say we put war aside. Some of these things that
I
might
guess,
be...
yeah, like self-defense, that's definitely
Right,
different.
so getting that stuff out of the way. In general...
But for, like, a like or dislike of a person.
Exactly.
That it's never, ever, ever, ever okay.
Yeah, agreed. So why can't we just say that? So, like, why can't we just say, oh my gosh, that shouldn't happen? And on top of that this guy was the president of our country and is running to be the president again. And so for our country's sake, that's not really the type of environment we want for a country, right?
Right, and this is why people, I think, are America haters, because things like that happens. But, like, me and Lily, oh, wait, name dropping it. Me and my friend
That's
the other
fine.
day, we were talking the other day, and we were like, we're so, like, privileged people to be, like, Christians in our country and not have to worry about being, like, killed. And, like, we're, like, America's, like, genuinely, like, a pretty free, like, open country. Like, I feel like we can do a lot more than other people, like, give us credit for. But then it's people do stuff like that, and then that's what the other countries hear, and they're like, yeah, I would never move to America. And I'm like, but guys, just wait. Like, hear me out.
Well, but I think that there is something to the effect of, I won't get too deep, but you can always just hit a button if I go too crazy. There is something great about the freedom of America, but in order to get that freedom, it comes at a great cost. And I don't just mean like the men and women who serve in the military and protect us that way. That's certainly awesome. But I mean, like, you have to be willing to let a lot of stuff go in order to have freedom. You have to be willing to submit yourself to all sorts of, let's say, the freedom of speech means that I have to be okay with you sitting over there and potentially even saying some really harmful things towards me, or like you could just say, oh, I hate everything you stand for. But
sometimes you just gotta be like, okay, thug it out, honestly, just like.
I'm sorry, what?
Thug it out.
What? Describe what thug it out would look like.
Just be like, yeah, man, I agree. Like, I hate what I stand for, but like, you don't really mean that. Like, you just gotta be like, yeah, I guess, and then just like walk away like a gangster, like hat backwards.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Sunglasses on.
I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I think that sentiment is good, where you can basically say, like, it's fine. Like, it's ultimately fine. It's fine if there's this person who disagrees with me, and when we're talking about the president who might run the country different than what I would want him to, but I don't wish death upon him. I don't wish death upon these people.
Yeah, no.
So from a spiritual standpoint, we have a greater trust, right? So we're citizens of the kingdom of God, and we trust God in these matters. So even if, right? I mean, even if these things don't turn out the way we would want, we still have to just trust God. It's going to be okay.
Yeah, I would say that's facts. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you?
Yeah, I do say that's facts. I just don't know what else to say besides that.
No, that's good. I like those commentaries. Okay, Anna. So then for you, let me ask you this. And this might not even be the particular podcast episode to talk about this. Maybe we can circle back around on it later some more. But just kind of your gut feeling. I haven't prepared you for this question at all. Okay, you ready? What do you think, like when it comes to Christians living in this world, what do you think the balance is between us trying to change the world versus us trying to just lead people to Jesus so that they know, oh, hey, this is where true hope and happiness and contentment is. It's in Jesus versus like trying to change the world.
Well, okay, so, bro, okay, sorry. I think, like, big things, like the government, is just so far beyond out of your control unless you are in the government that it's just like you could save so many more people in the time that you're trying to fix your government for something that's not where, like, you're not going to be on Earth forever, right? So it's like you could go, I don't want to say change, but like help people around you who are close to you who then help other people who then do this and then do this, right? And like people who need help, right? If you help them and help change their world, then they might find Jesus. But like if you're trying to change like something that's so beyond your control, you're just kind of wasting your time almost. Like I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's like by the time you were done, you would be dead and be like, it wouldn't even matter to you anymore, right? So I feel like stick with what matters, y'all.
I think that's pretty wise. I've heard politicians say that basically like the best change is if you really are interested in changing your world, like Anna said, this is now Anna's piece of advice.
Yeah.
Is to start local. And so if you're like interested in politics, you should start with local politics. You should be like on a school board or a city council or something like that because you're trying to change the lives of the people that you actually live with, right? You have these neighbors that, and it's not that national politics don't matter. Some people might be called to that, but for the most part,
Or you get into this, right? You change your local area, then changes your cities. Eventually, maybe the state agrees now with what you believe. Then they get other states, and now you've just changed America.
Yeah, absolutely. We're all about changing America.
Yippee! Yippee!
Yay. Okay, so kind of back to the issue with Trump. It was a pretty amazing picture, is it not?
Oh my gosh, that's a really good taken picture. Like that's an insane
it's unbelievable.
picture.
Yeah, I was super impressed.
Okay, wait, those. Actually, I don't know if this is true that he posted this either, but I don't think you're gonna know who this is. But those of you who know Logan Paul, even he posted, right? And he's like crazy guy, like he's mental, but. He posted and he was like, no, that's honestly like pretty, well, I can't really say exactly what he said, but he was like, that's pretty like impressive and like brave of him that like even when being shot, he was showing, so okay, get a phone call. He was just kind of being like, like this is what this, like he believes so much in like, okay, I clearly don't remember exactly what he said, but he was like applauding the situation and being like, that's pretty bold of him to still be like with America after just being shot. Like,
yeah, like to kind of have your faculties about you where you're thinking like, oh, I get up after being shot and I'm going to take this moment to be like, yeah.
Woo, yeah. And it was
Is that one of the Paul brothers that also fights? Is it the boxer one?
Yes. Well,
yeah, that guy does seem pretty crazy.
Well, no. Okay, well, it is one of them. They're like twins, but I don't remember which one fights. I think it's Jake Paul, but... Yeah, they're definitely interesting.
Yeah. Okay, let's definitely not talk about them.
Yeah. Boo. Enough said.
But anyway, it is pretty fascinating just to kind of think through all that. Certainly could have been, and what it's hard. Like even in this, I felt like I was on X, formerly Twitter, for like hours.
Sorry.
Okay.
Nobody.
Oh.
Nobody that's the wrong
Nobody
word.
calls it X?
Nobody ever has called it X. I've never heard somebody call it X even since it's been changed. So you're going to need to change that. Talk about change in your local. Don't ever say that again. Okay, continue.
Okay, so I was on X the other day. No, and I felt like I was on there for hours, and so you're processing this so much. And you just kind of forget what a historical event it is. Like, I mean, seriously, Anna, like this was something that you should be able to tell your kids and grandkids about. Like, oh, I remember when when a president was attempted
I
assassination.
hear about the other ones, and I'm like, that's crazy. Like, that would never happen. And then it happens, and everybody's kind of like, YOLO, the jokes.
So it does seem like we become so used to things so quickly, right? Where it's just like normal. We're like
these people on TikTok genuinely are just making. I mean, some of them are pretty clever, but like it's just these horrible jokes about it, and they like don't care. Like they literally have no cares in the whole wide world.
Yeah, and so I just my encouragement. I think Anna's encouragement as well. Hopefully. Is to not lose the wonder of the world, right? To not lose the weight of things. Like if it's an major. Oh, you got something?
Wait, y'all.
Are you about to cook?
Yes, I am. Oh my gosh, guys, that was crazy. I've never heard him use that, but you used it correctly. Okay.
Yes.
In your sermon on Sunday, or was that on Sunday when you talked about to never lose like the awe in what God does, right?
It was the week before.
Okay, that's what I meant, right? Are you following?
I am.
That you should never, like, it shouldn't just become normal to you and be like, oh yeah, I've heard that story a million times. You should be like, wow, like God talked through someone through a burning bush, right? It's kind of giving that.
Yeah, no, that's good. Well done, Anna. Yeah, absolutely. So, we certainly want to have an attitude of prayer for all those involved, for our country, like, the sad state. Honestly, one of the things I'm definitely going to want us to talk about in the future is kind of the mental crisis of your generation. And, there's a lot of mental health issues with younger people.
This generation, bruh.
Yeah, bruh. Calling me bruh and stuff. So the fact that this young man who was 20, whatever it is in his life, apparently the reports are that he was bullied and, just really picked on and obviously had a lot of emotional trauma from that. People are trying to figure out what his politics are. Who cares? Like,
he killed somebody, or he didn't. He almost did.
And
didn't he?
Oh no, he actually did kill somebody. He just didn't kill the president.
Somebody else. Wait, it was this guy. He actually was a Christian, and he was protecting his wife and his kids, and he was such a fun, bubbly person. He died.
I know, it's sad.
Like, did he kill him first, or like did the bullet hit him? I'm confused. Was he just like, yeah, you're dead, and so is the president, or was it like?
I mean, I don't think he was aiming at that guy. I think it just got hit.
It just happened.
Yeah, I don't know which.
Unbelievable.
I'm not in forensics. It's super sad. But so here's this kid who has this, very sad state of darkness around him, to where he felt like, he had to know he was going to die. So, to do this act, it's just tragic. It's just tragic.
Yeah.
So anyway, we just thought we wanted to get a few thoughts out about this. You got anything else you want to share?
Don't forget to smile.
Yeah. Love. Let's be loving. Yeah. Love on your family.
Sorry. Yeah. Actually, you should love your family. Like, oh my gosh. Oh.
Sorry.
His phone. Church problems.
Yeah. Hashtag
life
I'm
pastor's kid.
Unfortunately popular.
Yeah, no. Because literally the things in my house I could be like, things in the pastor's home that just make sense. The communion cups in our fridge. The Bible's in probably like different versions and languages and fonts and like. He's got walls.
Anna sounds like she has baggage. We might have to dissect this a little bit.
Hey, I'm sorry. I go in the fridge to get a snack and what do you know? My communion's in there.
We got it out of there. It's not there anymore.
My friend. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. My friends will open the fridge and be like, of course you have communion in here. And I'm like, I know, I'm sorry.
I know, it's so stereotypical. I have actually 2 jobs, and the 2 phone communications were
both?
one from each. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
I guess that's our sign.
Yeah. We hope you guys have a good week. There's the sound effect. We should probably just record all of sound.
I think
we should straight up
homie.
Share the Sonic Cup Jam video
Wait.
with our followers. Both of you. Come on, that's funny.
Oh, wait.
With our followers, I said both of you.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're not funny.
Did that not land?
Yeah, no, I was not following.
Dang it.
I like your followers. No, but I really... Well, there's so many things we can make little compilations of at the end of the day. My sound effects, our dancing.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
For those of you who don't watch this, I am constantly moving or dancing.
That's true.
And then he joins in. So, while we're talking,
if it's feeling,
we're always just dancing. That's why sometimes we just gotta...
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Break it down. Oh,
I'm sorry, yeah. Do not break it down.
Break it off?
Yeah, that deserved a cricket. Get roasted.
Yeah, I did. I feel so roasted right now.
Yeah, you should.
So anyway, we will drop a link to the Sonic Cup Jam on our social so that you can see that.
Or maybe we'll just repost it here, because with that link also comes the rest of your YouTube channel, which... That's a scary place.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You got posted a video of me singing my little coronavirus parody.
Oh, yeah. That's
No,
great.
that's about garbage.
I really do hope Anna will sing some of her parody songs.
I'll just have to write more.
Oh, right. More. Yeah, exactly. Anna's really good at that. Man, this episode is so wheels off. Okay. We should probably shut it down.
Yep, that's probably a good idea.
All right. Thanks for joining us today, guys, for our special episode.
Hope you feel better, Trump.
Yeah. This will drop on the day that he is officially nominated for the Republican Party. Unless someone kills him before then.
Tyler!
I know.
You're getting cooked.
I know. I apologize, people. I don't want that. I'm just scared.
You're not cooking.
I was really emotional
cooked.
on Saturday. I really was.
Really?
I really was. It was overwhelming. I was freaked out.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like a... I don't know, I heard it and I was like, yap, because I don't know, I feel like I hear fake things all the time.
Right.
And then I saw the picture and then I was like, so he about did not get shot. Because another thing to say, it was always Trump got shot, right? And I'm kind of thinking I don't know, shot. And he did get shot.
Right.
But I wasn't really thinking grazed the ear.
Right.
I was kind of thinking he's on the floor bleeding out. But I was kind of he didn't get shot. And then I was like, wait.
Yeah, well, that was the crazy thing about it is that just to watch that video, he turned his head to look at this board because he was referencing this chart. And because he did that, it hit his ear instead of his head.
Oh my gosh.
It was amazing. So, yeah, pretty crazy, guys. Let us know your stories about how you interacted, how you feel about the Trump assassination and, if you're doing okay and stuff.
Can I share one of the things? TikTok? Yeah. Don't act like this is about to be seriously. No, but okay, so they were talking about, they were imagining his little security guards. You know how they make you get to the floor, right? He didn't fall, they made him go down, right?
Yeah.
And so they were I'm just imagining one of them going, Donald Duck.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And that's the end of that.
Well, we're going to close it on a trivia question.
Ooh.
Anna, who are the people called who protect the president? You said his little people, what is that? What are they called?
Security guard? Wait, no.
Yeah, that's one of the words.
Or a bodyguard.
So getting close.
Wait.
Starts with an S.
Secret agent.
Oh, secret is right, but not.
Security. Secret services.
Secret service, not services. Not
Okay, I did know that. There's so many words.
There are a lot of words.
Really, can we all just
our goal is to say all of the words eventually on our podcast.
All right, so that's not happening. This is...
Peace out,
Wait,
guys.
wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do we need to do official ending?
No, I was just going to say a word. Hold on. This is preposterous.
Okay. Preposterous. Excellent word.
All right.
Okay.
Do you need to do your outro?
No, we're just heading out.
Okay. Bye.
Peace.